Dylan, thank you, sir. Well, today is the first day that more than $10 million is being poured, quite literally, into a usually jam-packed stretch of road on the University of Arkansas campus. Now, this is a much-needed project with so many students and drivers forced to share the road there. KNWA's Casey Smith live in that construction, or just outside the construction zone. You're not supposed to be in the zone, right? And what they're calling a necessary evil at one of those very crosswalks along Maple Street that will get a kind of a redo here.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Doug. I'm here just beyond Gregg Avenue along Maple Street, where the current process to cross the street is you got to push the button, you got to wait for the lights to come on, you have to look both ways, just like we were taught as kids, and then you can cross the street. However, as reconstruction efforts go along Maple Street, a new system for crosswalk signals will be put into place where it'll be automated and detect motion and then sound those lights to be able to alert traffic of when a person may be crossing the road, potentially helping save some lives along Maple Street.
University of Arkansas students are home for the summer, and with the decrease in cars on the road, flagmen were out today detouring traffic away from Maple Street, something they'll be tasked with for the next 3 months.
We're going to take advantage of that window of opportunity to get as much work done as we can before August.
Today was the first day of construction as the city and university are partnering up, investing $10 million into renovations into Maple Street from Gregg Avenue all the way up to Garland Avenue.
We're working together to accomplish this pretty significant project and major improvement for both the city and the university.
During the school year, this stretch of road handles thousands of students walking and pedaling to classes, while also having to tap dance around heavy traffic with drivers heading to class or work. Crews are going to be repaving the road to solve seasonal pothole issues, but more importantly, they're creating a new two-way bike path lined with plants to separate the pedestrians from the roadway.
Getting that regional connection from our greenway to campus directly in is really what this project is about.
I'm always really happy to hear when the city of Fayetteville is improving things for cyclists.
Will Richardson rides his bike to work every day, and he says there are some pedestrian safety issues when crossing Maple Street.
I pretty much always have to stop here to make sure that a car is not flying by. A lot of people tend to speed on this stretch as well, and so you've got to kind of watch out for yourself and be defensive.
A safety measure the city's taking into account as it reconfigures the crosswalk signals along the road.
Instead of requiring pushing a button, it's going to have sensors that are on little posts on each side of the crosswalk that as soon as somebody walks by, it breaks that beam, activates the lights.
Less work for me to do by having to stop fully, and I can just kind of yield at the intersection if nobody's coming.
Richardson says if you plan to ride your bike near Maple Street, he encourages you to take a drive through the area first amid the construction to know the safest route.
I don't think anyone likes construction, but it's a necessary evil in a place that's growing as quickly as Fayetteville does. So.
And again, Maple Street's going to be closed from Gregg to Leverett this summer, where you may be seeing these road closed or detour signs a little more frequently. That'll be phase 1 of the construction, with phase 2 happening next summer, where construction crews will be out making similar improvements from Leverett to Garland Avenue. Reporting live in Fayetteville, Casey Smith, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.
All right, Casey, thank you so much. And if you're wondering which routes to take to get around the Maple Street closure, we have those answers for you. You can take Gregg Avenue or Garland Avenue to get to Dixon Street, because access to Maple Street from Arkansas Avenue is closed as well. You can also use Reagan Street or Lafayette Street to get to Arkansas Avenue.